I'm Shelly with Gilbert Marketplace. It's been a while since I've done a YouTube, and today we're just gonna do a cute little DIY. These are just little wood firecrackers that I thought would be super cute for our tiered trays for 4th of July. We can use them for Memorial Day, Labor Day. There's actually 16 holidays when you do your patriotic decor. However, obviously you could use that year round, obviously. So what you're going to need is a 1x2. I bought a 1x2, I think it's like $1.97 for like 8 foot, but you need a 5 inch piece, 4 inch, and a 3 inch piece. So that's what you're gonna need to make these. Now you can make these in any size. I have made them porch size and 3 foot, 2.5 foot, and 2 foot, and I use the 4x4 wood. So you could do the same concept, obviously, with the bigger wood, make them porch size if you want, but these are just gonna be for our little tiered tray. Now you can pick up baker's twine, and you can get this now at the Dollar Tree, so you can grab some of that. You'll need a pair of wire cutters. I did pick up this wire at the Dollar Tree, however, this is a really thick gauge. I'm not sure, honestly, I would use it or necessary to be this thick for the tops of the firecrackers. It's just what I had in hand. What you could also use is pipe cleaners. They would be really super cute. You'll need some stickers or vinyl. I just picked up some stickers. It was just easy for the stars. You'll need red paint, blue paint, and white paint. These are just Bright Red by Apple Barrel, 50 cents, I think, at Walmart. And this one is English Navy, also Apple Barrel at the good old Walmart. And I just got white. I buy it by the gallon because I'm always using white. You'll need, obviously, a paintbrush, and you can get these really nice ones at the Dollar Tree. You'll need a glue gun, and you will need a little drill bit for the size wire you decide to use. But let's get started. Like I said, this is a simple project, and so kind of red, white, blue is kind of my concept. So what I'm going to do is just squirt a little on there, and then use your paintbrush, obviously, and get it all over the block. Now, you really don't need to do the backs because clearly we're going to glue them together. So if you want to be a little conservative, you can do so, because like I said, you're not going to see the back anyway. So we'll just do a real quick coat. You can always distress them too, and so you need a little bit of sandpaper. I did do that a little on the edges. Let's get a little bit more paint. A lot of times I just open these and use what's in the lid. Just seems to work a little easier. But we'll get that all brushed on real quick. This would be a nice, easy project, even if you had the kids at home. You know, just a little craft on the, weekend, because, it isn't really difficult or anything, but you could do it with the kids if you wanted. Nothing too hard about it once, obviously, you cut your wood. So white would be your next color, and we'll just rinse my brush here. Okay, so we'll use the white. And this one, you're not going to see too much of anything. You can just do the top half if you want. I'm always about why waste paint and do more than necessary. But your sides, you will see the entire side, obviously. So you'll need to do those. I don't know about everyone else, but the tiered trays have been super popular. My store is so busy. That's why I haven't been doing too many of the YouTube tutorials. I am still writing for Home Talk though, so if you haven't checked that out, make sure you check out my YouTube channel. And that is on Home Talk, and it's also Gilbert Marketplace, but that's just under my name. I do at least a couple every month, just a little something to do. Keeps me in the loop of things. Now if it has any little wood splinters, just pull them off. You could sand it if you wanted to, but I'm just gonna break them off. All right, we're just gonna shake that, bring it down into the little, so I can use it. Like I said, we'll get the edges real good. I just like doing my little tiered trays. I made some cute little wood books. I'm making these. We're doing lots of little fun things. I've done many tutorials on the gnomes, and those are super popular. I did some 4th of July ones. You know, you can use that for any season and make them match. So they're super cute. Now the red, you're gonna see the whole back. Let's pour a little bit more in there. So you make sure you get that all the way around. Okay. So, and there is kind of a rougher side on this wood. One side's a little bit rougher than the other side. So, you know, honestly, you probably want to glue the rougher side down. You don't have to, but it's probably a good idea. Okay. I'm just going to move my fingers so I can get this all together. And that's gonna go like that. So I'm gonna just let that dry a second. I hate when paint gets all over. Let me just rinse my brush again. Sorry about that, guys. You know, you gotta keep your supplies nice and neat, you know? That's what I always do. Anyway, we got a little rag here. Let's wipe up our space here. These wood chips. Get those out of our way. Like I said, you could do them with stripes. You could do all, these are just nice, simple ones. But while that's drying in a second, I'm going to show you how I did my wire. I just grabbed some of this wire. Like I said, this is a really thick gauge. It's probably better if we don't use such a thick gauge, but it's just what I had in hand. So what I did is I just took and pulled it and went around my pencil, just like that. And then I kind of opened it up and pulled it out a little. Now you can use your wire clippers, and just you're gonna need to, you know, have one end, well, both ends actually need to be straight. So we'll snip this. And like I said, this is really thick, but we'll probably just leave this and give it a little more twist here, and that will go like that. So we'll do 3 of these since we need 3 wicks. And like I said, a nice option would be to use the pipe cleaners. And I know I've even seen those at the dollar store, and they even do them in those sparkly. They'd be kind of fun too. Next time I'm there, I might grab a package of those. I'm always like, I'm not much of a sparkly person, but I think for the 4th of July, it suits the occasion. So it'll probably be cute. All right, and we'll just pull our pencil out. It's really, whoops, pulled the top right off. It's a little tight, like I said. There we go. And I'll just finish bending that and cut this. Okay, so, man, that's some tough wire. Okay, they weren't being cheap when they bought that wire. Okay, so now we will, I think they're pretty dry to the touch. What we're gonna do is we're gonna take our drill, and like I said, it will depend on what gauge you get in wire, but you know what I did as I just went to the center right here and just drilled it. And then I didn't even have to glue it because I went down a pretty good amount, and we'll just push those down in there. So you could glue them in if you want. You can see I didn't even paint that, but once it goes in front, it won't matter. You could, like I said, glue it in there, but I don't think it's necessary. This way, when you want to store them, you'll be able to get them out real easily. Store it. There you go. And then our last but not least, this little guy. And if you go down enough, like I said, they won't fall out. You could just put a little glue on the tip here if you wanted, and push it in there if you thought that was necessary. And then you could just bend it up or do whatever you want, make them, whatever you want. So then what I'm going to do, I am going to grab a glue stick here, since my glue gun is low, and we're going to just glue them together. So red, white, blue, it's kind of it already tells you the pattern that they're going to go in. So we're just going to put a little glue on the back. I'm going to put it together like that. And I do it while it's sitting on the counter. This way they're not all wonky or anything like that. So just put a little glue down there. You don't need it too high. And just push those together. So this way they're all, stable and, not bent and tipped. Now our baker's twine, I'm just going to grab both of those together. And you could go around this 2 or 3 times, just, depending on what you want. I usually start at the front, leave myself a little extra because I want to obviously tie it in the front. So if I just hang that down and go 1, 2, come around that 3rd time, give myself a little extra since my fingers are a little chunky. It's like a little gnat. That way you won't have to be struggling trying to make a knot. We'll just lay it down. Okay. Stupid little bug. Fruit fly or something. We'll just tie that with a knot real nice and tight. Okay. Make sure you get both ends so you can pull together. There you go. And you could leave them long, you could do whatever you want. Now this is where I just took some stickers, and obviously I put the different colors on the different blocks. So blue will go on the red, I guess. And then you can do red on the white. And you could put 2 or 3, you could do whatever you want. And then the white, there's one up here. I put that on the blue. You could stripe these, you could do all kinds of fun things, so it's just nice and simple like that. Now, if you wanted to distress them, you could put a little, sand them a little bit each on there, but they're super cute. I mean, just simple, easy little project. They would look great in the little tiered trays. Well, again, I'm Shelly with Gilbert Marketplace, and I hope you enjoyed this quick tutorial. And everyone, I hope you have a great Saturday night. Make sure to check me out at Gilbert Marketplace. Have a great day.